Did you know there are only 3 simple steps to improving your productivity workflows? Behind most successful businesses is automation. In fact, more than a third of organizations use some kind of workflow automation software. With automation software, employees can manage projects, assign roles, and complete tasks more easily than ever. As more and more organizations flock to workflow automation, it's important to note that this type of technology doesn't just automatically make your business run better. Anything from incorrect inputs or poorly designed processes can throw a massive wrench into the whole deal. I'm Noel, and in today's video, we'll discuss what hinders successful productivity workflows and 3 steps you can take to improve your productivity workflows today. Let's go. Before we chat about tips and tricks for better productivity, let's talk about some common pitfalls we see companies making when it comes to productivity workflows. One surefire way to slow down productivity is poor communication. With insufficient communication or lack of clarity about assignments, you'll end up with problematic cross-team workflows. For example, if your marketing team is waiting on approval from the technical and development teams to ensure accuracy, you'll want a workflow that automatically assigns tasks to the proper decision makers. If the proper automation isn't set in place, tasks can get stuck behind other urgent work or be incorrectly assigned, pushing them even further behind. At the end of the day, you'll be left with confusion, delays, and internal developmental issues. Another common productivity workflow pitfall is having too many cooks in the kitchen. We're talking about too many stakeholders bogging down tasks in the chain of command. It's understandable that an enthusiastic project manager wants everyone on the team to be involved, but with too many people in the mix, workflows get oversaturated and deadlines can easily be missed. To fix this issue, make certain to spend everyone's time wisely. For example, you don't need managerial input at a low-level task. Save the managerial check-ins for higher-level tasks and let automation take control of repetitive low-level tasks instead. The third automation pitfall is outdated processes. With productivity automation, the saying, "set it and forget it," does not apply. In fact, workflows built on old sets of information can seriously hamper productivity. Kick this bad habit to the curb. Keep processes up to date to avoid harmful bottlenecks, wasting time, and stifling productivity. So now that you know some of the common productivity pitfalls to avoid, let's discuss 3 ways you can actively improve your workflow automation. First up, you'll want to clarify your team's roles and assignments. Like with any well-hatched plan, all of the active participants need to be clear on their responsibilities. With clearly defined roles and assignments, decision makers can more freely trigger processes as needed at any given time. You can also decide when it's most beneficial to split up tasks or require teammates to collaborate. This way, when one person doesn't have too much responsibility within a single workflow. You'll also want to implement sharing knowledge openly within your teams. This step piggybacks off of the notion of poor communication being detrimental to your workflows. If you create an open flow of organizational knowledge, departments can understand one another's needs even better. Let's say a sales representative needs clarification on a product's technical specifications for a customer. In order to do this, they'd have to pause their lead qualifying workflow and bring in the product team for answers. Now imagine that this company shares knowledge openly within departments. Instead of shifting out of lead qualifying workflow, they can better respond on their own, reduce unnecessary touchpoints, and carry on seamlessly. The final step to boosting your productivity automation is to upgrade your workflow software. Making this upgrade is one of the most functional changes you can make. With systems like Jotform approvals, you have all you need in one place. Businesses can trigger workflows and manage tasks all from one easily accessible hub. Depending on the type of workflows you need to set up, you can also dig into Jotform's thousands of customizable form templates. From HR onboarding and employee management workflows to IT ticket requests and bug fix workflows, we've got you covered. If it weren't for workflow automation, we'd be swimming in a sea of tasks and responsibilities with no lifeboat in sight. Implement the right automation strategies and you'll see a boost in productivity across the board. Let's review. The three most common productivity pain points to avoid are poor communication, involving too many stakeholders, and using outdated processes. If you want to improve your productivity workflows, try clarifying the roles and assignments, sharing knowledge openly across departments, and upgrading your workflow software. Until next time, I'm Noel with Jotform. Don't forget to click subscribe, and thanks for watching.